what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
We are back with the nationally syndicated film critic, Ryan J., who's here to review movies coming out this weekend. Good to see you, Ryan.
Good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Week.
Happy
That's
birthday
right.
week.
That's right. So we were teasing before, Shaft. Is this a good one? What are we thinking? So I want to start it off. It's rated R.
It's a great one.
Yeah?
This movie is a
Ooh.
big surprise. It's like a treat of a movie. It's the perfect film for Father's Day weekend.
Okay.
18 years in the making, basically, because the last Shaft movie came out in 2000.
Yeah.
So
Oh
it's
my
kind of like,
gosh.
why now? Why
I
another
forgot
one?
it was even a sequel.
Yeah, it's the best Shaft ever. I loved this movie. It's so
Really?
fun. Yeah.
A lot of mystery to it?
Yeah, it's like a mystery. It's very funny and it's super smart. I mean, there are like memorable, quotable lines in this film. Like I want to see it again. I want to like write things down and like add them to my life to say to people because they're just so funny.
So who's all in this film?
Well, we've got 3 generations. That's part of what makes this so magical as a movie is the original John Shaft, Richard Roundtree, who played Shaft in the 1970s made-for-TV movies.
Oh, no way.
Is Sam Jackson's father here. Sam Jackson as Shaft, of course. And then we've got Shaft's son, J.J. Shaft, played by Jesse Usher. So the 3 generations coming together, so it makes it a really fun fathers,
cool.
grandfathers for Father's Day weekend. The action is great. It's funny, it's clever, it's smart. We've got Regina Hall in it too. This movie's a 10.
Yeah?
Whoa.
Are they going to start making more sequels now faster?
I want not just a sequel, I want many sequels to this film. So see it,
sequels.
go out, see it, support it so we can get those
fun.
sequels
So great
coming.
for Father's Day.
Absolutely.
All right, what
Okay.
about late night rated R?
Don't you think it's crazy that there is not a late night female talk show host?
Yes.
Yes.
We were talking about this because everyone's like, wait, what about Chelsea Handler? We're like, not primetime.
Not primetime and not network. You know, so it's kind of crazy. So this movie kind of raises the question of what our world might look like if we did have a female late night TV talk show host, played by Emma Thompson here. It's written by and co-starring Mindy Kaling. This script is brilliant.
fabulous.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it must have been like
her.
to be Emma. And she says Mindy says she wrote this with Emma in mind. So getting Emma to play it, it's a dream role for Emma.
Okay.
And I just love this movie also because it's so engaging and it brings up so many different kinds of topics that are really poignant and issue-oriented, but so entertaining at the same time. It's very clever that way.
Well, there have been women who filled in on
Right,
late night
right.
TV. So there's some role modeling there, but you're right,
Right.
nobody has the gig.
It's so true, and this movie is laugh out loud funny. And I don't want
Really?
to, I don't want to call it feminist, but it touches upon so many brilliant points and cases for equality and issues with women in the workplace and in relationships and in business, and it just staying relevant and evolving power as aging and the rest of just the issues are touched upon in such an entertaining, fantastic way that I wanted to walk out talking about it and kind of go back and see it again and laugh some more. So see it too. This is
Okay.
another great option for this weekend.
That looks good. I love it. All right, so this one we were teasing as well, Men in Black International, PG-13.
Right. This movie feels a little bit like a push to a relaunch.
Gotcha.
You know, it's the 5th Men in Black, no, the 4th Men in Black movie that we're getting, and it feels a little bit stale to me, a little bit, you know, on cause. It's a crowd pleaser. You know, everybody was having a really good time, but
What about the cast? Because everybody wants to know if Will Smith is in
without
this.
Will Smith, it suffers a little bit. But we've got Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth taking over the mantle as the agents. Liam Neeson's fantastic. Emma Thompson also in this, shining. And Rebecca Ferguson, who we loved recently in The Greatest Showman, is in this movie as well. I had a problem with the effects.
Oh.
Because, you know,
Believe 'em or what?
well, they're not as good. The special effects and CGI, some of the green screen, you can tell it's there, and that's unacceptable. You know, this movie has a lot of aliens and creatures, but they look cartoony in comparison to like the Fantastic Beasts movies, where the creatures are all so magnificent and photorealistic. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit suffering here.
Okay, but you did think it was
Interesting.
fun, and the
Yeah,
audience had fun.
it's a fun and it's a crowd pleaser. So I'm still saying see it. It's still certainly
Okay.
worth seeing on the big screen.
Especially if you love the Men in Black series.
Right.
Okay. The last one, The Dead Don't Die.
Right,
Rated
this
R.
movie you'll like, Tiff, because it's
Okay.
got one of your favorite besties in it, Bill Murray.
Yes.
But it's a comedy zombie movie, so kind of an awkward genre, hard to pull off. I hated it. I don't think it works. It's awkward. It's got
Is
this
it
sarcastic,
funny?
dry. It's a little bit funny, but not laugh out loud funny. You just kind of look like Here's the thing, I looked at this movie. I don't feel like I watched it. It didn't bring me in at all. I was just kind of looking at the screen and letting it kind of play before me.
That's interesting, because you would think Bill Murray would choose a cast that he really saw as strong.
I mean, it's great cast. You've got a lot of stars in here. There's Chloe Sevigny, you've got Adam Driver, Tilda Swinton is great per
Look how
usual.
skinny Bill Murray is there.
Selena Gomez, and some of the humor's kind of meta, and I appreciated some of the self-referential pop culture references and stuff like that about materialism and technology. That's all good, but like a lot of it just fell flat and it's gross, and it didn't like appeal to me. I just didn't get this movie, so I'm saying skip it.
Was it not revelatory?
Just want to bring it back. It was not revelatory at all. Yeah. Nothing new here. Nothing new to see here. Exactly.
You have a giveaway?
I do. One of my classics. Listen, Molly, I hate when you make me choose, but who would I want to be if I were a Disney princess? It would be this one, Cinderella.
Really?
The
You
classic.
picked
I would pick.
Cinderella?
I know I'm supposed to say Snow White, but I'm saying Cinderella. Because I'd like to be a maid one day and wake up and say I do to the prince. But I'm giving away free HD digital copies of new on Blu-ray for the first time. 2 ways to watch it. Cinderella. Enter at my website.
Love it.
Awesome.
All
Movie
right.
club?
Movie Club. Little franchise known as Toy Story is making its big return to the theater.
See that a lot on
Right?
TV.
Toy Story 4 coming out next week, so we'll be reviewing that, and you can enter to win a pair of free reserve seats at the Movie Club Monday, June 17th at 7 p.m.
All right. I like it.
Phenomenal. I
Yeah.
love it. You can like Ryan on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Full movie reviews are on his website, ryanjreviews.com. Love it. Great to see you.
Love you.
Thank you so
Ryan.
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Love you.
Too.